The Chelsea District Library is truly one of the jewels of Chelsea.
They've really been able to raise consciousness, I'd say, in this community about what is actually here.
We want to be a great library that enriches and involves the community, because that's what Chelsea deserves.
A great place to stay with a fireplace if you want to go read a magazine and kind of hang out. Wonderful.
It's a community center. A lot of great ideas have been bounced around in the McKee room that are being executed currently.
In 2006, before we opened the building, we had about 6,300 library cards, registered library users, and now we have 9,600. This year, we are averaging 28,500 items circulating through the library, and that translates to about 20,000 people a month.
This library is different because it is proactive and not reactive. Most libraries that I have experienced in my life are just waiting for people to show up and waiting for people to come and use their resources.
Really, when I was growing up, libraries were serious places where you kept quiet and you read and you improved your mind. Now, here in Chelsea, we have libraries that allow you to improve your spirit, your heart, your family, your neighborhood, your children, your cultural desires, and your intellect.
It seems as if our library is more of a community resource where people are able to stop by and actually participate in projects that are going on, to be part of living histories and to find some social connections that we know are so important to both our seniors and other people in the community.
Well, a good library inspires kids to have somewhere to go. Like, if I have a question on something, I know that there's a couple of people here that I'd be able to ask. Whether it's, actually a question about a library, like, where can I find a book? Or, hey, I'm having issues with my pre-calculus homework. Which one of the librarians knows something about that? And if they're not busy, they're always willing to come over and lend a hand. And I know a bunch of specific librarians will actually come over and say, hey, have you gotten your homework done? And it's just really nice to have someone that's responsible that will, in a friendly way, be able to come over and say, hey, are you, making a choice that's really good for you right now? But it's not like it's your mother doing it, it's like it's one of your friends.
Books and resources are really secondary in our business. The most important element is human connection. We don't just provide DVDs and computers, we enrich the community. Unfortunately, many libraries greatly underestimate the power they have to facilitate, connect, and collaborate. Libraries that build community will continue to thrive and be relevant far into the 21st century. Those that don't, won't.
We're dedicated to preserving the stories of Chelsea through our local history collection and our family history database, and capturing individual experiences with the Oral History Project, and making all those things available online and keeping them accessible for future generations.
We're here to make sure that the kids and the younger children associate the library with having a good time. Not everybody may think that that's our mission, but I really do. Sure, they're here to check out books and movies and music, but I want them to associate the library with fun. And that will keep them coming back, and that will keep them, bugging their parents to return to the library. And how do we do that? We do that with our programs.
Chelsea District Library is known for its programming, and nationally known for its programming.
Being voted the best small library in America in 2008 is just a remarkable achievement. What else can you say? I mean, we're a small town, the whole United States voted the best.
We hope that more and more people will find us, and that's why we do the programming, the level that we do. People say, why do you do baking classes here? Why do you do some of the odd kind of programming that we do? I mean, it has nothing to do with libraries. We hope that by offering some interesting things that they might be interested in, that they wouldn't see on a regular basis, that you might get that person come in the door that wouldn't normally come through the door. And then once they're here and they see what we have for them, then they're usually hooked for life.
We provide a great social spot for the kids, for the tweens, for the teens to meet and greet. Every day after school, the tweens and teens are here in droves.
When I first started here 14 years ago, we couldn't hardly get teenagers to come through our doors. It just wasn't the place to be. So we've worked really hard to get the teens, tweens being the middle school, and then teens, high school age, to come. And they do. They come in great numbers, and they're here every day after school, about 3 to 6.
Through technology services, I think the Chelsea District Library provides a lot of things for our community. One, we've got high-speed access here at the library, so those areas who only are able to get dial-up access, they can come here and we have extremely high access for downloading. We do have about 5,000 average usages a month of all of our public computers, which has been so since we opened the building. We do have wireless and hardwired computers here. The wireless is available anywhere within the building or outside, and it's 24/7. So even if the library is not open, you can still come and access the library system if you have a library card.
This library focuses on serving all parts of this community. When it comes to encouraging use of local businesses, to encouraging the growth of the business community, to being involved in the arts and culture in this community. The library really tries to embrace all of those things and incorporate them in our programming so people can really come to the library to see all of what Chelsea has to offer.
We need more than one reason to come downtown. A lot of stores are not destination stores, and so if the library's on the list, then they might go grocery shopping or clothing shopping or whatever. All the other things that are offered downtown is really open up that opportunity by having the library down here. It draws a lot of people into our downtown.
The library partners with a lot of different community organizations. We try to purchase locally whenever we can. We also make sure that our partners know that we value them. And I think that makes for a much stronger community and a much stronger collaboration.
We first engaged in the partnership about a little over a year ago, and since then we've really grown a true partnership where we're bouncing ideas back and forth, we're bouncing programming back and forth, from music to writing to visual arts. They really are supporting all of the arts in a very broad way. In specific, we did a songwriting workshop here. We did actually 2 songwriting workshops here at the Chelsea Center for the Arts in partnership with the Chelsea District Library. And they were hugely successful, and our participants had a fabulous time.
We use programs to help connect the library with the community. So events like the Midwest Literary Walk are opportunities that we can be entertaining and enriching the lives of the patrons and people who attend.
Hundreds of people came downtown for that.
It's a great way to entertain, it's a great way to inform. It's a great way to get people excited about literature and local authors and the talent that Chelsea has to offer.
One of the things I think that the first annual Midwest Literary Walk did for all of us involved in arts and culture in Chelsea is raise the bar very high. Raise the bar high with vision and raise the bar high with implementation. We all realized we could collaborate extremely well, problem solve, brainstorm, and take a vision that we shared and bring it to life.
I have a retail store, and I know I have to keep on changing all the time. You can't just sit pat. You got to keep on changing and trying new things. So the library is giving businesses an opportunity to reach out and discover what things are out there that they may not have discovered yet.
I would really love to see the library continue to provide leadership with those visionary pieces that have to do with history, arts, and culture. Invite us all in to participate, invite us all in to contribute, and let's see what we can do for this community. I think we could play host to some major events in the Midwest, and I think we should dream as high as we possibly can.
I'm looking forward to seeing the future of the Chelsea Library because Bill has gone out and found even more good people that think ahead, think to the future. They're going to be showing us the future. They're going to be showing the business community what we need to be doing to grow, to prosper, to be at the head of the curve in small communities, not only Michigan, but around the country.
And I think with strong and visible leadership, this library will truly become an icon of what it means to be a 21st century library in America.
Hi, my name is Karen Purcell.
Deborah Greer.
My name is Linda Ballard.
Hey, Heller.
Heather Cooper.
Michael Jackson, and I am a huge advocate.
Collaborator.
Friend.
Volunteer.
Partner.
I'm a believer in the Chelsea District Library.